Hello everybody, what is going on? And welcome back to the Road to Glory career mode. Good to see you. I hope I find you well. In store today, we have two Premier League fixtures as we take on firstly Liverpool and then Leicester. And on top of that, we've got Juventus in the semi-finals of the Champions League, leg number 1. And realistically, depending on how today's video goes, there might only be one episode left in the series after this, potentially two. So we are getting to near the end, and it's good timing as well, as FIFA 21 is not too far away. So, sitting a point behind Manchester City, we'll see how things go in this first game against Liverpool. The main thing we need to focus on is just ourselves, and then hope that City will drop some points. And then once this episode's out the way, we have our second leg to follow. So, I said 2 episodes, didn't I? Realistically, if we are able to get past Juve, then there will be another episode, right? Because it'll be the Champions League final. So, there's still a little bit to get through, and there's still some work to be done. We are going to play our first game straight away here up against Liverpool. The team's already been chosen, and let's just make sure all of the settings are unchanged. There you go. Slider settings on the AI side, and then ours. I'm not sure if I can show you the Liverpool team in-game, because the song that they sing at Anfield, I'm not sure if it'll get copyrighted. So yeah, we'll see with that one. Nevertheless, let's head off into the first match of the day. So here is the Liverpool 11, Alisson in goal, and Heung-min Son is leading the line for them today. We want to win the league as best we can, as Solano's trying to create our first chance of the game. What a tackle that is back there from the Liverpool defenders. But yeah, we want to win the league. But it's been a great fight with City, really, hasn't it? We've gone blow for blow, and it's shown by the fact there's a single point in this so far. Solano with a bit of a heavy touch here to take it forward. Turns really well, though. Gets the shot away still. It's off the upright, and the ball's in play. Robertson will clear it away. What a start this has been. Liverpool are just unbelievably struggling here to stop us. And what football that was for Pedro de la Vega to open up the scoring at 1-0. The pressure that we have piled on this Liverpool team in this opening 15 minutes has been immense, and they've not been able to cope with it. Lopez first time through the heart of that Liverpool defence. And then de la Vega with the finish, who, by the way, before kick-off, came to me in the inbox, in the messages, and has said he wants a new challenge. He wants to be allowed to leave. Well, Pedro, as much as I am happy to give you that chance away, this game save does not continue after this season. Liverpool trying to go forward to create a chance themselves. Brilliant skill by de la Vega, and he's managed to find the ball through as well to Solano, who's got the pace here to get past his man. And once again, Solano's hit the frame of the goal. Liverpool, to their credit, have grown into this game a little bit more now, and that's a good effort. Again, it's the post, and Aya with a great sliding challenge to block the eventual shot that came back in from Ben Woodburn. But, as I said, they've grown into this game a little bit more now, the home side, and are looking a little bit more dangerous on the attack. Corner ball for us to defend. Bergwijn here trying to maybe get this ball into the box. Lopez is there to be able to get that one away, and now there's a chance on the counter. Here is Diego Lopez. Vargas trying to use that pace to get up the field of play, and he's done just that. And the pace of Forest Green might just be enough. The heavy touch, though. Alisson read it really well. He knew that Vargas was going to take that big touch. Gets out quickly. Makes sure to win the ball. Here is Kovalenko, though. The danger not yet cleared for Liverpool. Solano has it. Lopez running off him. Diego, it's behind him. Not a good pass in the end from Solano. That's disappointing by all accounts, because that was a chance there. But still we keep the ball. Lopez now. Don't give him that time. I mean, they're fortunate they've got Alisson in goal, because otherwise Lopez would normally score that. Corner ball into the middle. There's the header. It's off the bar again. That's 3 times we've hit the woodwork this game. Liverpool have done it once as well, of course. But as we go in at half-time, I'm scratching my head, wondering how we're not more than 1-0 up in this game. Here is McKennie, ball through, Bergwijn, it's off the post again, but he's going to get a second chance at it. I tell you what, the goals today have seen a lot of action on the frames, because that's the 4th shot, 4th or 5th, might even be the 5th, yeah, it's the 5th. The 5th shot we've seen today come back off of either the bar or the post, which is mental. Bergwijn scores the equaliser though. Unfortunately, we just don't get up quick enough to react to the second shot. And Liverpool come out second half, meaning business. Whatever Jurgen Klopp said to them at half-time has clearly worked, because that is a response straight away. Let's see if we can get back on the attack now. Double change for us as we have Jonathan David coming on along with Enis Bardi, making way Christian Solano and Diego Lopez. As far as we're concerned, we need to win this game. We don't know what's happening with Manchester City. Bardi, a 1-2 with his first touch, and he's put it wide. Saw his name in lights and thought he had to take the shot on. Literally his first touch to play the pass, the second one really to take the shot on, but it's wide. 12 minutes to go. Liverpool somewhat hanging on right now as Jonathan David picks up possession. Vargas is there. Mateus Vargas! And he slots home at the near post. And Forest Green retake the lead here at Anfield by 2-1. Jonathan David again involved. Maybe a bit unlucky to not start tonight in place, or today even, in place of Solano. But he's come off the bench and he's made an impact. Slides that ball through. Vargas' first touch is very, very good indeed. Just to set himself the second one with the right foot in off the inside of the post. Alisson does what he can, but it's not enough for Liverpool. And we take the lead. And that celebration right there. Get in. I love to see us react in the way we have. Yes, we've given Liverpool some chances here today. But as soon as they got back in this game at 1-1, we've piled the pressure back on. We've spent pretty much all of this entire second half, barring that goal, in their half. So that's what you want to see, a positive response when you give away a goal. Let's just not give away another one, though. I know we've done really well, and I'm giving us a lot of praise for the way that we've got back into the lead in this game. But imagine if we go and straight away give them another goal back, as Liverpool will look to do just that. 6 minutes to go. They are sat third in the league, so they're not an easy team to play against. Bergwijn's delivery in towards the box. Rice is there, and we deal with that cross. As the seconds tick away, there is the full-time result. Liverpool 1, Forest Green Rovers 2. Said we had a job to do. We've come here, we've done it, and now it's over to see what City can manage in their game. But for us, we move on to Leicester, who I think is at home. So, home advantage there, and then, of course, it's the semi-final leg 1. See you for the Leicester game in a moment. In terms of our team selection for this one then, we've made 3 changes with one mind on that Juventus game to come. Jonathan David, Enis Bardi and Jose Antonio all step in to make the start here, with Solano on the bench, Lopez on the bench, and Christopher Ayer dropping to the bench as well. Leicester's team is there for you. A couple of big players in there, and Babu at right back's pretty good. Damari Gray as well. But yeah, I'm expecting us to win this game. And to let you know, City, they managed to win as well. So it's still a point at the top, as you expect. And I said this before, it's been an incredible tie against them, a title race, and it's always very close. Moving into FIFA 21, I am hoping that teams do have a little bit more, defeats per season, not quite as good, but it is quite interesting to see when you have a title race so close. Here is Bardi, though, looking for an early chance for Oz. Finds the unmarked Pedro de la Vega. I say unmarked, he did have a defender on him, but he still managed to get the shot away, and a decent enough save initially here. There was a little pull of the shirt there as well, ref. Keep your eye on that, because that was cheeky from Mbabu there. Nevertheless, it's the first chance, and it's the first save. Bardi with the eventual corner. Sends it in. The keeper doesn't look very convincing coming out for that, but he looked even more so with the save. Fair play to him. Pedrosa keeps his composure, decides to bring it under control, and then tries to find that far corner. And once again, Ramiro is there. Didn't do well dealing with the corner, but yeah, decent enough save. Bardi to send it in again. This is another decent delivery. This time, Pedrosa's header is wide. Much better this from Leicester as they hold on to possession inside our box. And Henderson is needed. Left hand gets enough behind it to push that out for a corner. But the response here from Leicester has been good. De La Vega towards David, off towards Bardi. David might use his pace here to get in behind, and he has done. Jonathan David to take the lead. Forest Green have the advantage, and you might argue it's against the run of play, but I'm not bothered at all. And it's the first time really we've been able to get Jonathan David into a shooting opportunity, and then he takes it so well. Bottom corner. No chance for Leicester's goalkeeper, Ramiro, who's had otherwise a pretty good game here. Dealt with everything that he's needed to thus far until that point. As Mbabu clears that ball, there is the result secured. A very, very close game here. And there wasn't many chances, but there was some real good defending on show from both teams. And when goalkeepers were required, they made some saves. Yeah, that was one of those games where you just find the chance and you have to just grind out the result, which we've done. 1-0 over to City, but for us, forget about that, because it is now Juventus in the semi-finals, leg 1. Our team on the screen as we will get a look in at the Juventus 11. And as you'd probably expect, it's very good. Yeah, their front three, sensational. Martinez, Dybala, Asensio. I feel like midfield-wise, we might have the slight upper hand. Defensively as well, I think we will create chances. But can we keep that tremendous front three quiet? That's going to be the big bit about tonight. Well, we're off and running, and time will tell us. There's a few changes to our team. You probably saw who that was. Jonathan David leading the line up front. We've got St. Maximin back in the team as well. And Lopez returning too. So, yeah, for now, I'm just going to look to keep hold of the ball a little bit and get some confidence. As we find Vargas, the run coming in from Kovalenko. It's a good run as well. David waits in the middle. And in the end, the cutback is too easy for Bert Leno. Corner ball. Lopez to take this. He sends it in. And the ball's bouncing around in the box. And Jonathan David eventually gets the shot away, which is cleared off the line. We still keep hold of it, though. We have ourselves a free kick just before half-time. Lopez standing over this. I'm trying to line it up nice and easy. And we'll see if that's going to be able to work out. Well, it's on target. And maybe a bit more power behind it. It might have proven to be a bit of a more difficult save for Leno to make. But in all honesty, he caught it relatively easily. And that takes us into half-time, where so far so good. I would actually take a 0-0 draw here. David's had an attempt cleared off the line, an attempt blocked in the box. So he's had a couple of chances so far. He's actually played pretty well. We do have Solano on the bench, though. Here is Vendel now towards the middle. And the ball's broken for Asensio. It's a big save by Henderson. Really, I'm not sure how they created the chance, but they've still got it here. And Henderson again is there for us. And a fist bump as well from our number one to show the passion that he's showcasing with those two saves. Really wants to win here. And I tell you what, they've not been able to get their front three in the game. So if we'd have given away a goal there, I'd have been mightily disappointed, because we've had not a lot to deal with. And then somehow they get lucky and manage to get through two chances, both times saved. Vendel, though, still in possession here, trying to maybe create something as that ball towards the back post. Pedrosa is there, can head it away, and now Vargas up towards David as we look for a breakaway chance. Jonathan David, Lopez making a move in front of him. Has he got the pace? Of course he has, to get past Jamal Lascelles. Diego Lopez into the far corner. Juve create, they're caught on the counter, and we take advantage. Now it isn't an away goal, of course, but it's still an advantage. And it's the one player, isn't it, that you want it to fall the way of. Lascelles was never going to keep pace with Diego Lopez. And once he gets one-on-one, Leno, it's a difficult task to save that. Here is Lopez. He's got Bardi for support. Solano running in front of him. Solano's through, trying to chip Bird Leno! And he's done just that! 2-0 Forest Green. Is that the goal that ultimately will send us to a Champions League final, even with a second leg still to come? We made a triple change. Enis Bardi, Pedro de la Vega and Cristian Solano all coming on. And it was two of them who combined to make this goal what it is. Leno might be frustrated with himself because he gets a touch to it, but it's not strong enough. There's my reaction on the touchline. I know how big a goal that might prove to be. Have we got time for one more chance? It doesn't look like it as we lose possession, but a spirited first leg performance at the New Lawn has given Juventus all the work to do back at their place. And remember as well, once we go there, if we score, then away goals come into play. So that makes it even harder for them. We've taken one big step into the final, and now we've just got to take the next little one, if you will, to make sure we're playing in that final. Let's check out the league table and such before we go today. I'll see you for that in just a second. So the Premier League looks like this. We have 3 games to play. City have 4. 2 points the gap. If they win their game in hand, they go back to top spot. They face Watford next. Meanwhile, we have an away trip to the Emirates to face Arsenal. In terms of after that game, their next match is against Brighton. No, sorry, not Brighton. Norwich. Whilst we are facing West Ham United. They then play Aston Villa when we don't play, of course. And then on the final day, it is Southampton versus Forest Green Rovers, but an eye-watering fixture at the Etihad as City face third-placed Liverpool. That might just be the game to keep your eyes upon, ladies and gentlemen, because that could be where the title is decided, provided we can win our games as well. Into the Champions League, and we will have a look at the first leg result elsewhere. Atletico beat Barcelona. I don't want to play Atletico, man. You know why? You've seen me play them in the My Player series. Oh, I was hoping Barca would get the job done. They still might. They still might win that game, but ultimately Atletico lead after the first leg. The same scoreline that we have after our first leg. So we'll see what happens with that one. But a massive thank you for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, a huge thank you for all of your support on the channel as well. I really appreciate that too. If you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below to follow me and help me get one step closer to 100,000 subscribers. Until next time, stay safe, everyone. Have a great day, have a great evening, and I'll catch you all again very, very soon. Adios.